Hello girlies, so I thought this evening I would just do a quick little blog just about a little starter kit for starting doing your vintage hair ups. As you can see, I've had a little play around with mine this evening, which has been a bit of a new style for me actually, but I've really enjoyed it and I've popped a little accessory in there as well. So to begin with, for building your little hair bag here, we'll just talk through brushes. So I've mentioned this before in one of my previous videos. I would definitely invest in getting a backcombing brush. Now this one I just got from Wilkinson's, so they don't have to be, you know, go to your really expensive stores or anything. Like I said, I got this one from Wilkinson's. I'm sure you can get similar in Tesco's, Superdrug. But really what you're looking for is a nice sort of bristle brush here, and a nice point on the end, because that becomes really handy when trying to divide up sections of the hair. And also, of course, for doing lots of backcombing. I also found a round brush like this really helpful. It's good for sort of smoothing over the rolls here, and also when you're blow drying, doing fringes and so on and so forth, and putting curls into a blow dry. Then I've just got what I just call my sort of standard brush really, or you can use like a paddle brush. So just your nice wide tooth combs here. Just to get any knots out sort of when you prepare the hair. Then combs, I would really invest in a good comb, otherwise you end up with something like this. So I bought this really cheap comb, and all I found is when I was trying to use it, all the little prongs here kept pinging off. So try and get a fairly decent one. They come in various different forms, but something along the lines of this. This is quite a good sturdy comb. And of course you get ones where they've kind of got like the wider tooth combs here and then slimmer ones here. Again, these are quite good for back combing, but also smoothing again. Once you've created styles, you just want to tidy bits up. So that's the real basics on your brushes and combs. Then I would certainly say, of course, some hairspray. I do like this brand, but any would be fine. I wouldn't, again, go for your really cheap one. You want to go for a super maximum hold one. So, yeah, I'll go for that. Then you want a clip. So when you're dividing the hair up, creating your style to get bits out of the way, I would really recommend sort of like a bulldog clip or anything along that sort of design, really. And then accessories, of course. A variety of different clips and slides. Sparkly ones always look really pretty. Of course, you've got a huge selection in the shops, accessorise and so on and so forth. Nice little flowers. Another little nice one there. And slides as well. And of course, you can make your own. If you see any sort of jewellery or anything that you think you could probably use, they don't have to be purposefully made for hair. You can make them. For example, this accessory here is made up of flowers that are all on little wires from a fabric shop, and they've just been wired onto a comb to create your own decoration there. So just try and think out of the box and try and be creative, because that's a big part of vintage style. Then as far as your tools to prepare the hair, apart from the hairspray, I would certainly go and get a mousse. So after you wash your hair, pop the mousse in, partly dry it, and then sort of see what it's feeling like. You might want to put a bit more in there, and then dry it upside down so that you've got a nice sort of grip in your hair, so when you want to do your styles, it just helps it along a little bit. If you've got a pair of straighteners, I would certainly keep these to hand. They're not great for creating curls for this particular sort of style, but they are certainly very useful for sort of curling up fringes, any little bits that sort of fall down, you just want a little bit of a curl. They can be really good as well. And then my best friend, a wand. So these give you really defined barrel curls. They come, this is quite sort of to create quite big ones, and they do come in, I'll just show you my smaller one as well. You can see the size difference there. This one creates really small curls. It can be really pretty for sort of more 1920s sort of look. So yeah, I definitely recommend both of those. So they're your basics. So to begin with, I would certainly go out and get a few bits if you haven't got them already. Your most vital, actually, before I forget, let me just get them here, are Kirby grips. I use so many of these, and you want to use these sort of larger size ones like this, and they do smaller ones as well. I would invest in good Kirby grips. The cheaper ones, the ends tend to break off here. See these little moulded ends here, and then they really scratch when you try and use them, and they really don't grip to the hair very well. So I would certainly, I got some from B&M's before, and they weren't very good, so I would consider going to more of your Superdrugs and Boots to go and get some good Kirby grips. So I hope that gets you started. So if you want to go out and get a few bits, then we can certainly start creating some really lovely styles. That's it for this evening, and thank you very much for watching. Bye now.